Why are you coaching Grubby? I don't know the context. Why? Because he asked me to. It's like he asked me to.
I'm waiting for Dante's now. He might still be in a game. Oh wait, he's waiting for me. Alright, cool.
Let me call him.
Incoming call! Dante's!
Yo, what's up?
Yo, long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while. How have you been?
Yeah, very good, very good. I just recovered from sickness, but your YouTube shorts kept me alive.
Well, now the league coaching is going to make you thrive. You ready for it? This coaching session is going to be a little different from what you're normally used to. Are you ready? My first question, and this is the most important question I'm going to ask you, right? And you need to be dead honest. Do you want to climb or do you want content?
I want it all. I want both.
What if I told you that that was a trick question?
I would believe you.
Because listen, the thing about it, right, is that at the end of the day, league, the best content is you climbing and you getting to higher elos, right? So the whole thing that people have like this conception of like, oh, if I'm just like trying out random shit and doing all this kind of stuff, like over the course of weeks, months, years, like that kind of gets boring and stale over time, right? So that's why the number one content for league is climbing. Understood?
Yes, coach.
Okay, perfect. Question 2. What role are you going to main? You can only choose one and never deviate from it.
I want to go top, mid, and support alternatingly whenever I change my mind. If I run into a roadblock or a challenge and I feel like I can't handle it, I want to default to another role, believing that I'll have more luck there.
Grubby, that is the worst answer you could have possibly given. I need to explain something, okay? And what I'm about to explain is very important. In League, there's a lot of knowledge that comes from the game, right? And especially when it comes to the actual lane matchups, laning phase, and all that kind of stuff. The reason why only focusing on one role is extremely important is because every role requires you, if you want to get to a higher level of understanding, to actually know every single thing about every single champion you are going to be playing against. Like me, as someone that's hit Challenger many times, right? I can tell you roughly what the cooldown is on every single champion's ability in the entire game, right? At any stage, even factoring in items, ability haste, and stuff like that. And there's going to be a small margin of error, obviously, but it's because I played so many thousands of games that I know all this kind of stuff, right? And the thing is that especially...
Cooldown for level 3 Renekton E.
Level 3 Renekton E?
Yeah.
It's going to be about 18 seconds? 16 to 18, I think.
Let's see. Slice and dice. Oh my god.
Yep.
16 seconds.
Yep. That's what I'm telling you. It's like, dude, listen. When I tell you that I actually know this shit, it's like I'm being serious. I actually know this shit, right? And the thing is that when you want to actually get to the highest level of gameplay, it's kind of like in the same way that you're going to sit there and in Warcraft 3, you're going to know that like everything about the game, which allows you to pop off. In League, it's the same thing. And it's especially true when you're laning, because when you're a laner and you're not a jungler, your entire game a lot of the time is reliant on your lane, right? So if you're playing bot lane, you're like, oh, let me just play some bard and run around and like dick around and fucking like look for the fountain of youth, right? The problem with that is that you don't know if you're playing against, let's say, Nyla, what her abilities do, right? You're going to play against her, you're going to int, you're not going to know what your strengths are and all that kind of stuff. And League is accumulated knowledge of knowing when what you're doing is bad for you not to make those mistakes, which allows you to climb. So that's why this whole thing of like knowing every single role like in and out and like, no, I'm going to play 3 roles, like especially as a lower level starting player, you will always be hard stuck if you do this.
To what degree do you think that I should practice different lanes just to fill out some knowledge from their first person perspective? Or do you think it would be best to experience everything third hand from watching it from the perspective of my ivory tower in the top lane?
So the thing is that knowing how the game works from other people's perspectives is the majority of the time irrelevant, honestly, right? Because when you're climbing at the highest level, what you're focused on is your game and how everyone's going to impact your game. So trying to have this like almost like a Doctor Strange kind of perspective where you're like, no, if I learn everything and I know everything about everyone and every role and every champ, then I can sit here and be like the mastermind of League. It's not how the game really works, right? Because the only thing that happens is you're going to have like an under-leveled like view on the game as a whole. It's kind of like imagine we're playing Warcraft 3, right? We're playing Warcraft 3. And you have a level 10 hero, right? You have a level 5 and you have a level 1 hero. Which one are you gonna send to harass the enemy's base while the others farm?
I'll use the level 5.
The level 5, okay. When you're kind of like sitting there and you're like, no, I want to develop my focus on all roles, the issue is that it would be like you take your level 10, 5, and 1, and you're just like, I'm going to make you guys perform the same tasks, and I'm not going to play to each of your strengths, right? But when you're actually sitting there and you're focused on one role, what it allows you to do is it allows you to develop a very advanced, like, decision making, like a knowledge as well, knowledge pool, and all that kind of stuff, which actually makes you a better player, right? Because like it's like I was saying before, League of Legends, the real skill expression of the game comes from accumulated knowledge, right? Knowledge of your limits, knowledge of your item cooldowns, knowledge of your champion mechanics, your mastery, knowledge of how your champion interacts with others. And the problem is that when you're taking 5 to 10 champions across 3 different roles that are all super different, it just makes it really, 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 really bad because you're diluting the amount of like skill that you can actually possess. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It's like picking one race in Warcraft 3.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it would be like I sit there and I'm like, okay, I'm only gonna learn Orc, and I'm only Orc, and I'm going crazy on Orc, right? Versus a guy that's gonna sit there and he's gonna be like, I'm gonna play one game of Orc, Human, Night Elf, and then Undead. Like, you know, who's gonna climb more over the course of a month, right?
Yeah, for sure. Makes a lot of sense. But how do you know when you found the one, Dantes? Like, how do you know when you're going through the champs for the first time ever? Since I'm new, which ones are gonna be the ones that you will end up cutting the knot with?
I need to explain something, okay? Fun in League comes from winning. This is the number one thing you have to understand, right? Like, when you sit there and you ask a heroin addict, right? Like, hey, are you enjoying heroin while they're taking it? They're probably going to say yes, right? But if you ask a League player on a loss streak, hey, are you liking League right now? That guy's going to be miserable, right? And that just goes... Yeah, exactly, right? And that just goes to show that playing League of Legends and losing is worse than being on heroin. And you don't want to be on heroin, do you?
No.
Exactly. So because of that, you also don't want to lose in League. So when you sit here and you're asking me like, okay, but Dantes, how do I know which champs I really want to play? I'll tell you right now that Renekton is going to be your one trick. How do I know this? Because your Urgot win rate's 38% and you're not going to be playing support or mid. You know what I mean? So you're going to be a Renekton one trick. That's going to be your thing, right? Like, that's like predetermined. And to further like back it up a bit, I'll give you like my own experience, right? So I've been playing the game since season 4. It's been almost 11 years now. And when I first started, I would play every champion, every role over the course of seasons. And eventually, the reason why I dedicated myself to Hecarim is because over the course of 3 years, I noticed that I would win the most amount of games on Hecarim. So then I said, you know what, I'll just play him all the time. And then I defaulted to it. And it's eventually the progression that everybody makes once they play enough games, right? It's what you're the best on.
You think that's progression?
Yeah, because like, the problem is, I'll explain, is that League players don't have fun because of what happens in the game. They have fun because they're winning, right? It's kind of like you're sitting there and you make a bet with your friend, right? And you guys are sitting there playing poker, right? You're not going to have fun if you're getting clean for like $2,000 every 20 minutes, right? But you are going to have fun if you're sitting there and you're having like little losses here and there, but overall you're winning a lot. You see what I mean?
But that is technically, if you're winning more than you're losing, wouldn't you eventually make it to the top of Challenger?
Yes and no.
The champion you pick, how good you are at them, just determines where your league is going to coalesce. You'll get 50% win rate with whatever champ. Let's say I do Urgot, I play Urgot forever, and I just don't have the talent. Then I'll just be in gold instead. I go Renekton, I'll be in plat.
Yeah, but
eventually I grind to a halt and get to a 50% win rate now.
But no, because like, listen, there are some people like, and I'm being serious when I say I think there are some people that are genuinely, they just have like some form of like intellectual disability or something that prevents them from actually like improving to that extent. But for the majority of people that have like that champion where they're like a one trick, they're really good at this champ, they're like insane on it, what you're going to notice with these people is that they're going to have, let's say, a 53% win rate, but then on every other champ they're going to have a 49. Like here, I'll bring up your account right now. It's the perfect example of what I mean, right? So let's say we look right now at Grubby, okay?
Yeah.
Let's look at Grubby. So Grubby right now is silver 4 with a 50% win rate, right? But then if we look at the Renekton win rate, 62. And then it's because all the other stuff, right, is deflating it, right? Which makes it so that you have a 50%. And this is a thing that happens with like one tricks all the time over the course of all of these like hundreds of games, okay? And the reason why it happens this way is because you're going to sit there, you're going to play like 1,000 games, let's say, right? Like I'm going to sit there, I'm going to play 1,000 games. And when you play these 1,000 games, you're going to have like, let's say 300 where it's off your one trick, and you have lost so many that you end up being hard stuck. But it's not because of your skill on that one champion that you're not climbing. Do you see what I'm getting at? So what we're going to do today, okay, is I'm actually going to make you a champion pool, all right? Okay. So I heard you talking a bit how you're like, oh, I kind of like Azir. He's kind of fun. I want to try support, all this kind of stuff. Like, yeah, you know, like Urgot's pretty cool too. Wrong. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to run you through what you need to see. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So in League, there are 2 types of classifications, okay, for champions. 2 types of classifications. You're going to have the first one. No, it's not easy and hard, actually. It's not, okay? So the first classification is you're going to have an all-rounder, right? And then you're going to have a one-trick. So the difference between an all-rounder and a one-trick is an all-rounder is a champion that has a base level strength high enough, right? With not that many weaknesses and pretty discernible strengths that you don't have to play thousands of games to be good at this champ. Whereas a one trick is a champion that relies so much on the knowledge of its limits and the knowledge of like what it can and cannot do that you need to dedicate those thousands of games. Okay?
Yeah, Renekton would be my easy one that always works and I can first pick, and then I need like a specialist type of champ, correct?
Kind of. So what we're going to do is like the reason why you have a 38% win rate on Urgot isn't actually because you're bad at Urgot. It's because Urgot is a one-trick champion. That's the problem, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run you through a list right now of all the top lane picks, okay? All the top lane picks. And once I show them to you, you're going to be able to sit there and choose which ones you're going to want to try, okay?
How many should I play, you think? How big should my pool be?
So ideally, I would say for someone that just started the game, I would leave it at 3. And the reason why I say 3 is because 3 is a nice number because it allows you to actually be able to like know about like enough about the game that you're like, oh, like these 3 champs are interesting, I'm having fun trying all 3 of them, but it doesn't make your pool so big that you're not learning while you're like having that fun. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense, Dantes. And do you think they should be different enough from each other that there's not so much overlap where all 3 get countered by the same thing?
Well, so that's the thing, is that most of the time what you're going to realize is that, like, let's say you have 3 champions, okay? So we're going to say, for example, Dr. Mundo, we're going to say Set, and we're going to say Renekton, right? These are all big motherfuckers that just want to go in and kill everything, right? But the way that these champions get countered is all distinctly different from each other. You see what I mean? So it's like, you can have champions that have similar game styles, but they're not necessarily countered in the same way. So it opens up a lot of, like, possibility. Out of curiosity, do you like tanks?
Yeah, I like tanky characters that have surviving mechanisms that can be surprisingly deceptive. So like, oh, I'm almost dead. No, I'm not. Got a big heal. You know, that kind of tank, engage, like Renekton has. Like, I think Aatrox is cool. Sion seemed pretty cool when I played him. I would never play something like Yone.
So, you know what I would actually like for you to try then? It is kind of a one-trick champ, but I would want you to try Warwick.
Warwick?
Yeah.
He's a jungler, though.
No, but the thing is he can be played top lane, and like he is literally the embodiment of what you're talking about when it comes to like you're gonna sit there, you're gonna heal instantly, you will never die in the 1v1s, and you just go insane.
Okay, I can try him. I've never looked at this kit. And what about, should I have one Pepega pusher?
You can, but the thing about it is that a lot of the time, especially when it comes to League, that isn't necessarily like a champion class that fits that, right? It's more so like how you actually interact with the game. Like, let's say you play, for example, Dr. Mundo, right? Push, you're hitting turrets. But the thing is that there are some times where you should group. You see what I mean? So playing every top laner in the game always wants to play side lane, right? And like push and do all that kind of stuff. So some are slightly better at it than others, right?
Who's better at it?
Trundle. Trundle's one of the best, I would say.
Trundle. Sion, no?
Sion, the thing is, like, he can be, but I don't think he's like, I don't think you would find him that fun. But out of curiosity,
the wolf. Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, out of curiosity, would you want to try Trundle then?
I don't really know his kit yet. It could be interesting, Trundle.
You know what? Yeah, we'll put you on Trundle. We're gonna put you on Trundle. So I would say that what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Trundle. Renekton's gonna be your number 1, and then the third one is a champion that you can choose out of all of these. I would personally recommend either Mordekaiser or Set, but if you want to do another one, any works.
I may need to do some discovery of their kit, because I will not have given due consideration to everything otherwise.
Okay, so what we can do then is for the actual for this coaching, we can do 2 games, one of Trundle, one of Renekton, and then afterwards you can look into the champions, right? Both Set and Mordekaiser, and whichever one you have more fun on, you can like reach out to me after, and then we can set something else up, okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, perfect. All right, so with that being said, everything preliminary is done. Share screen. All right, you're already sharing screen? Queue up.
I'm still sharing, correct?
Yep.
Well, I can't just jump into a game with Trundle. I've never seen his kit.
Oh, listen, Grubby, you're an E-West player. Like, first timing champions in ranked is literally like what your region is known for.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, like, listen, bro, when it comes to playing, right, you have to understand that if you want to sit there and you want to play something, right, courtesy, right, and all of this, like, oh, like, consideration for others, like, that's out the window. The only thing you need to worry about is what does Grubby want to do. And if Grubby wants to play Trundle first time in ranked, Grubby's going to play Trundle first time in ranked.
No, that makes sense. I like that, actually. It always slows me down in life when I worry about what others think. So I'm going to embrace this philosophy wholesale. Thank you.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so spawn a target dummy. I'll explain kind of like how your champ works, okay? So your Q is an empowered auto attack that actually leeches attack damage from the enemy. So I want you to start auto attacking the dummy. Just auto attack it. It also is a reset. So what you do is, like, I want you to auto and then Q.
Yep.
You see? Like, auto Q.
I did.
Exactly. Yep. So it's like your bread and butter, and it also works on turrets too, which is the reason why the split push Trundle thing is like really, really, really insane. So then your W, what it does is it increases your movement speed and your attack speed.
Oh yeah, I need to get out of this when I play against Trundle. Hard
Yeah.
to trade with him in this area.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why, like, the trick is that, like, that's why I'm saying, like, this champion is brain dead. You just run at people, you right click them, and you go fucking bananas. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So then your E, this is like actually the most skill expressive part of your kit. It's a pillar. So I want you to actually like refresh cooldown. So you see the little hourglass on the left side of your screen? Go to the first one. Yeah, auto refresh cooldowns. There you go. So your E, what it does is it creates a pillar, right? That no one can walk past. Okay?
Yeah.
And you can just like trap them with you. So normally what you actually want to do is, okay, I'm gonna need you to do something very specific with your cursor here, okay?
Okay.
So put your cursor on the left side of the screen on the wall. A bit more down. Perfect. Press E right now. Now walk. Try to walk through the little path. You see how you can't?
Full block.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the whole part about Trundle's E pillar is that what you essentially want to do is like the combo they're going to go for in lane is press W, then E the target dummy, and then afterwards just start smacking him. Smack him with your thing. So like you want a W, right? And then E it towards you, and then boom. Then you just start smacking it. And the thing is that they can never run away from you. And then your ult, what it does is it actually steals people's health, armor, and magic resist. So it's one of the reasons why Trundle's such a good tank, because if, for example, an enemy has 300 armor, well, now Trundle gets 150, right? So you can just sit there and steal enemies' armor and magic resistance, and it takes it away from them as well. right? So you just press R on the biggest tank that they have. You end up becoming super tanky yourself, and then you just run at people, you right click, and you go insane.
Yeah. Okay, I got him. I think I'm ready.
All right, perfect. So what we'll do is we'll start off then with either a Trundle or Renekton game, but
Yep.
I will just say straight up that we're gonna have to talk a little bit about your Renekton builds. When it comes to Renekton, though, the reason why I want to talk a bit about your builds, but like that's if a Renekton game goes through, is because I think the best way to build that champ is like full damage, right? And the reason why is because Renekton's ratios are super high, and he just goes like insane. Okay, rule 1 of League. You're in champ select. Trade pick with either your mid or your support or your ADC right now. You are getting last pick. Yep. Trade for pick 4.
They won't give it to me.
They will. They will. There you go. So, Grubby, rule 1. The second you get in champ select, let me ask you a question. Which role should always get last pick?
Top.
Wrong. The role that you're playing. If you're playing mid, mid laner gets last pick. You're playing jungle, jungle gets last pick. Whatever role you are playing is the one that gets last pick. Your top lane, your last pick. So the enemy team on Renekton in this game, I think Trundle actually does want this matchup. So let's lock it.
Perfect.
All right, so open up
It
your
makes
runes.
sense because we're destined to. Oh yeah, runes. Okay.
Yep.
I
No, open up the other
probably
page. I'll give you like an actual like standard rune. Yep.
Okay.
So versus Renekton, we want as much power as possible. Take press the attack.
How do I know where that is?
Yeah, that's sad. It's sad. And then for your resolve runes, that actually looks good. And I want you to take ignite.
Cheesy. It's cheesy.
Yeah, because like listen, champions like Trundle, the biggest thing about them is that the reason why top lane is good, or it's good to take teleport. A lot of people think it's because they can go for like late game teleports like a lane and then go for backdoor end. That's not true.
Exactly.
The reason why TP is good is because it allows you to actually like teleport to plays. And Trundle, you just want to fuck off top lane and just do your own thing. Do you see what I mean?
Really? Why don't I join team fights?
You can join team fights. It's not something that you cannot do, but it's just better a lot of the time for you to split push because of how fast you can take turrets.
Okay.
And the other problem, yep, yeah, you have Demolish really good. And the other problem too with taking TP as a top laner is that you're always in this kind of catch-22 where if you take Ignite and the enemy doesn't, you have an automatic advantage. If you both take Ignite, then you're stonewalled, right? And if you take Ignite and, you know what I mean? So it's like, it only makes it good, you know, because if you take TP and the enemy has Ignite, then you're at a disadvantage, you see what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so now
it's a snowbally.
Yep. So now what I want you to do is level your Q, and you're gonna walk into the furthest bush. Go. If you find Renekton there, you're gonna auto Q for the reset, and then you're just gonna bonk him to death.
Yeah. And do I cut behind the wave and start banging him if he's late?
Yeah. So what you're gonna do here? Okay. Do you know what playing around vision is?
No, not at all.
Okay, so what it is that when you go in bushes, minions cannot target you. So what you want to do here is you want to go out, auto Q, then go back in the bush, minion aggro resets, and then you just go out continually every time your Q is up, and you can just force him out of lane and just insta-kill him because of that. You see what I mean?
Oh, okay. And then do I go in for last hits though?
Yeah, you can. But it's just because
Trundle... try and put a ward.
Fuck the ward. If the jungler ganks you, then you just say jungle diff and you flame your jungler. Don't hit the minions. Don't hit the minions.
Even the last hit?
Last hit you can, but you don't want to like hard push it. Okay, so now when he comes in here, I want you to auto Q him. Auto Q him.
Oh, I shouldn't have gone for those CS?
No, it's fine, but now you want to auto Q. Like just go up to him. Yep, auto Q. Now back up. Perfect. Reset aggro, and now walk up, auto Q. It's like this. It's literally just walk up, auto Q. Go. There you go. Back up. Perfect. Now what you want to do is you want to get level 2, level up your W, and then go crazy on him. Level up your W. Use it. Yep. Perfect. There you go. All right. Ignite him and ignite him health pod. Ignite him health pod. He's dead. Use your health pod. There you go. Flash. There you go. Boom.
Holy shit, dude. I've never done anything like that to anyone.
Exactly. There you go. So now I want you to take the wave. Press W. And then just auto the minions fast. Okay. You can win this. Auto Q. And then I want you to E him. You're going to E on top of him. Right? He's not escaping. He's your bitch. You fuck him up, Grubby. He's your little fucking bitch. Let's go! Kill him! W, you got it!
No!
It's okay.
I fucked up.
Listen, it's fine. But do you see what I mean? It's the thought that matters. Perfect.
What do I buy?
Get 2 longswords. 2 longswords. Go.
I queued before I did the first auto attack on him.
Yeah. No, that's why. But that's why I'm saying, like, this champion, you're the top dog. It's like you're in the prison, right? And you're the big jacked 900-pound dude with fucking titanium cannons on his arms, right? Like, everyone that comes in there, hey, let's just say they're gonna be paying their respects to you now or later. You know what I mean? So now,
Got it.
yep. So now, same kind of thought process. Auto the cannon, perfect. And now, just back up. So now you don't want to go for the auto because you had a level disadvantage and he can outtrade you, right? So you want to wait until you're level 4. Perfect. Level up your Q. Perfect. E him. So now what I want you to do. E him right now. E him right now. E him right now. E him into you. E him into you. Now go and now fucking fight him. Go. Just keep fighting. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
He can never win. Like, you have to understand that you will always win extended trades.
Eing knocks him back.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why when you E on top of him and like slightly behind him, then you can just kill him. So like here, just press your W. Just fight. Now you can just fight. Like at this point in the game, you just go fucking bananas. Go. Press your W, press your Q. Like press your E, fucking go everything. There you go.
I'm dead though.
There, you weren't gonna die there. You weren't gonna die there. You weren't gonna die there, but it's okay. But see, like, this is the thing. When you play like a psychopath, the enemy team, they won't take advantage. Now you're gonna have to back off and reset. Actually, wait, you're gonna level 5. Kill the minion, and then just W, Q him, and then kill him. Okay. Here you could actually win, by the way. Perfect? That's fine. Nefiri should get it. Alright, so now you're gonna type jungle diff.
But I have everyone on mute. They won't hear it.
Okay, then what I want you to do is buy cloth armor, press escape, enable chat, and then say jungle diff. Yep. So it's in.
I don't have time.
Okay. Alright. So Grubby, the biggest thing you're gonna learn in lower elo especially is that words don't matter, vision doesn't matter. You're just fighting the enemy team to the death, and if you win, you win. If you don't, it is what it is. Okay.
Okay.
So now what I want you to do is the second you get in here, W right away for faster movement speed, then E him. E him towards you. E him towards you. Perfect. There you go. His ass is gone. All right,
I am a maniac.
Yeah, but Grubby, the problem is that now Nefiri stole your kill. So because you didn't flame her earlier, she thought it was acceptable to KS you. You see what I mean?
Yeah. My bad.
So that's why, like, if you're a true EUS player...
That's why communication is important.
Exactly. So now, like, a real EUS player would just be, like, going wild, right? So now press W and just, like, autumn. Q everything. You're gonna have to run. So... I feel like the biggest issue that you're having, you can run away by the way, is he's not going to come off cooldown and then just recall. So right now it looks like your biggest issue that I'm finding is that you're very hesitant a lot of the time. Like you're going to sit there, don't get no, you're going to want to build training force. You can sit on the Vam Scepter for now for lifesteal, but you're going to want to get training force as your first item. But hesitation when it comes to top lane especially is the biggest thing that is going to like lose games for you. Because that little second where either you're not going in or you're going in is going to make the difference between a good trade and a bad one. So here what I want you to do is I want you to just play for level 6. And after that, if he walks up, you're going to E him into you and you're just going to kill him with your ult. Okay?
Yeah.
So now now you're just going to keep blast hitting. This is fine. Right? And then when both minion waves meet, so now just wait in the bush. Yeah, you're just cheesing. Last hit. Perfect. Yeah, just do these last hits. Alright, perfect. So now he's here. Nice. W, E him into you. There you go. Let's go. Okay. So there, the reason why that went bad is because your Q applies like a big slow. So if you aren't able to get the auto Q off instantly, then it just makes it a bit weird. So now I want you to just go back in and do it. You can go back in and do it. He doesn't have Ignite, so if you W and then you auto Q and stuff. So now you're going to run away from him, and you're going to E. You're going to E him so that he can't catch up to you.
Oh.
You can flash. If you flash, you can live. Okay.
I I fought in his minion wave and I'm a level down.
Yeah, but the thing about Trundle is that Trundle's like he's at a level of strength where you can win, but I didn't realize that the Renekton went seal caps. So
Yeah, he ran away.
yeah, so this is the other thing, Grubby, okay? Now would be the point where I would tell you to enable all chat, and you would all chat, pussy ass top laner needs to buy tabbies.
Yeah, I think I'll skip that one.
Alright, gotcha.
I can see how that would be helpful, but I'm not gonna do that one right now.
Okay. So now what's gonna happen is that Renekton's gonna come back to lane, and he's gonna be like stronger than you because he went tabbies, okay? So the thing that you're gonna want to do here is you're just going to hit the turret. So W, and then Q it. Q it. You can Q the tower. Perfect. And now just keep autoing it. So when Renekton comes in, you're gonna E him, like run and E him, and then he's not able to catch you. So the one thing that you do have to be careful of is if your E is centered on them, it applies turret aggro.
Yeah, no, I saw that just now.
Alright, so now what I want to do is W, Q, right? Auto. Alt. Perfect. Now just hold him to death. You have your E.
He's too far.
Yeah, you're going to have to back off here. Yeah, so now here, you back off. So, if you just sit on your turret, he shouldn't be able to kill you. But you don't want to walk up here, because this wave is going to crash no matter what. So just like go under turret. You're not going to lose any minions at all, and it just makes it safe because like you don't have to worry about dying. So now just last hit. Back up a bit. Perfect. So you have a lot of lifesteal, especially with your passive, because your passive gives you health based on nearby units that die. So you're gonna heal a lot here, and then you can go for a retrade. Okay. Your jungler just entered.
No.
Because
I didn't flame him.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying like, you need to keep them in check, right? Okay. So now just hard shove this wave. Hard shove this wave. Press W. Start autoing all these minions. And then what we're going to want to do is you're going to want to go for more plates. So what you're going to do here is you're going to take the next wave, and then you're going to recall.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you remember the thing I told you at the beginning of the game about like, oh wait. He has no ult. You can auto him. Just kill him. He can die here. Okay. So just like reset. Yeah, take this and recall. So do you remember the thing I told you at the beginning of the game where I was saying about like matching ignites with the enemy top laner and things like that? So the problem that you're gonna find is that it works the same way with seal caps as well. So now just EM and run away.
I see.
Yep. So when the enemy buys steel caps, you also have to buy steel caps. Because if you don't, then you're just gonna get screwed. Look on your model. Just run away. So what you can do here is like save your mana. Don't use any. If he tries diving you, you can ult him and he dies. Okay?
Okay.
So just kill this wave and then reset. Correct. So now you can recall. Actually, ping your jungler to come top. Ping him to come top. Stay in lane. Ooh. Wait. Okay. Nice. Alright, shove the wave. Yo, now it's time to go fucking bananas. Now it's time to go fucking bananas, alright? Listen.
Really?
Yeah. You're gonna take the next wave and then you're just gonna start pushing. Bro, you're gonna go fucking crazy. Listen, Grubby, you're gonna have to pretend right now that you just took like 20 fertility pills and you're about to give birth to octuplets. Like, you need to push like you never have before, okay?
Okay.
Alright? You're gonna want one more plate after this. Keep using your Q on the turret. Yep. And then after this, you're gonna run. You're not gonna hit the minion wave, okay? Alright. So now, E him. There you go. Nice. Alright, W and run. You can use your W for more movement speed to run away.
Yep.
And whatever you do, do not turn. Because right now, you're way weaker than he is because you have a lot of unspent gold.
Yeah, makes sense. What do I buy?
So you're gonna want to get Train Force, but before you buy those components, we're gonna want to put you on Tabby. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'll take Ignite. He dies. Oh.
You know what? I'm just gonna save up 4,000 gold. How about that?
Listen, you're Bill Gates this game, bro. Okay, I noticed you do this problem with your resets though, where you reset way too far away from turret range. Like, the turret's not gonna defend you from that point. So now you just say run back, and I want you to go behind the turret. Okay. Yeah, no, you gotta run.
Ulted.
Yeah, flash of light. I think you might still be dead. Okay,
No, I'm fine.
run all the way, run.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god! Oh, shit.
Okay,
I knew what was gonna happen because I know this champ.
yeah.
He's gonna E flash.
Okay, so
Alright,
here
what
what
are
you're
we-
actually gonna do is
You
you're
said
gonna sit
kneecaps,
on
right?
yeah steel caps. Okay, and then I want you to start building train force components. Get the sheen and the longsword. Sheen longsword.
Okay.
Perfect. Nice. Okay, now you can go crazy, right? I want you to use your
Okay.
W to run back to lane faster, and then you just gotta go fucking brain dead mode and hit the turret.
Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah, well, you need to kill the other one first.
Yeah, I know.
So the thing is that once you get Sheen on this champion, you become like really crazy because your Q trades become really insane. Like you're gonna see that when you Q with Sheen, it's gonna start doing a lot of damage.
What does it do? I don't have time to read it.
So your Sheen, whenever you press an ability, your next auto attack does an amplified amount of damage. So on any
yeah.
champion with an auto attack reset, like even Renekton, it can be good.
I never built that.
Yeah, no, I think there are a few Renekton players that do actually.
I built Thornmail yesterday on Renekton. What do you think about that?
Depends on the game. Wait, back up here? Yeah, just auto him to death. E him towards you. There you go. Alright, and now just back up. Decent trade. Thornmail, I mean, it can be good, but I don't know. Getting tank items a lot of the time just, like, makes it so that you're hoping that your team does the damage. So that's why I don't really... A lot of time it'll depend, but yeah. Okay, nice. Now just keep hitting. Alt. Perfect. So you see how he can't do shit to you now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I was fighting in his minion wave.
Yeah. Back up here. You don't win this fight.
Really? Oh, because
Yep.
he still has... Oh.
It's okay.
I'm dead.
So do you know why that's actually good? A lot of people are going to sit there, they're going to think you into it, they're going to flame you, make fun of you. It's not bad though. Look at your mini-map. So now your team gets full control over the bot side of the map while their jungler's sticking around top lane. So that's worth.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Alright.
always have 2-3 people on me. Top.
Exactly. Yep. What I want you to do here is I want you to sell the Vampiric Scepter, and I want you to buy the Train Force.
Yeah.
And then I want you to get another Longsword. You're going to get Hullbreaker next.
Okay. Yeah, for the building hitting together with Demolitionist.
Yeah.
That's a flame if I had chat enabled.
Exactly. And Grubby, I'm telling you, like, it's going to be about a month until you're going to sit there and you're going to witness the most disgusting play. And in that moment, you're just going to insta-enable chat and you're going to start flaming everyone. Like, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, probably.
Okay? Perfect. So now aim towards you. Hey, keep fighting. Wow.
It's the level diff.
Jesus. No, you want to know why he won that?
My mechanical lack of ability?
No, it's because he had the armored advance. That's why, or not the armored advance, but the Seal Cap's 5 armor upgrade because his jungler's better than yours.
I didn't get my tier 3 boots.
Yeah, you're not getting them because your jungler blows this game.
Wait, when do you get them?
You get them when you have a good jungler. This game you don't.
No, the actual conditions.
So the actual conditions are, there are 3 things that you can get. The first one is first to 3 kills, first turret, or first 3 objectives. And if you get 2 out of the 3, then you get the tier 3.
What the hell? That's why I get them sometimes, but not always.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so now we're in a little bit of a predicament. Are you ready to do something crazy?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to shove out the next wave, and the next time you see Renekton in top lane, you're just going to recall and you're going to go bot.
Really? Okay.
Yep, because now it's at the point where the Renekton got strong, right? Because Viber ganked you, and it's also like first time Trundle, right? A few like mistakes happen.
Yeah.
But the Renekton, he's not your problem anymore, right? So the next time you see him, he's your team's problem. You're just doing your own little mini game of pushing.
Yeah, I just teleported. Did you see that? That was fucking wild.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, keep going. Wait, press tab. Let me see those items.
Yeah, he's got Sterax.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Alright, so now you're gonna recall, you're gonna go straight bot.
Okay. That's my side lane now.
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah, you gotta run. You gotta run. Press E and just run. Perfect. Okay, press W. Nice, nice, nice. You're good.
Try hard.
Yeah, you're out. You're out. You're out. He's pissed. Okay, so now you just reset and you go bot. Okay, perfect.
Actually, the wave is coming. I feel like I should. receive
No,
one more
no,
wave, though.
no. I'm telling you it's
But I
because
wanna
he.
go top.
Listen, you can go back top. If you want to keep the Renekton top lane, it's also not a bad idea too. Because like
Such a
most
big
of the
wave.
time,
Look at this. It's so juicy. Actually, it's just one wave. Wait, why did it look so big there? It's just one.
no, it was only that one. It was like the cannon wave. So like one of the big things that you have to understand about League, okay,
Yeah.
is that drawing pressure is a genuine like strategy, right? So in a game like
Right.
this, drawing pressure of like if the Renekton comes top is good, and also going bot lane and making sure that you can actually like you can actually get something
game.
done by like doing things over there is also good too. But the reason why
Okay.
top lane is better here is because you wouldn't be able to get any turrets bot lane.
Right.
Okay,
Well, I
perfect.
don't see him right now. I'm just gonna put some wards.
You know what? Gank mid.
Like
Fuck
that.
it. Go bananas, dude. W in, just
Hey,
press
you
your
too.
E. Dude, just drop all your abilities and go crazy. There you go. Nice. Perfect. Easy as fuck.
Oh,
Start
shit.
killing them. Just right click until you're dead. That's the trick to this champ. Alright, E him towards you. Nice.
Okay, I'm
Perfect.
gonna kill top tower.
Perfect. Alright, nice. There you go.
Okay, tell me what just happened there. Or, like, why did they push?
Because they're low elo.
Okay.
So that's the
What should
thing.
they have been doing?
Yeah, but like, so the problem with a lot of coaches, I'll tell you, is that they're gonna sit there and they're gonna tell you the right play to make if you're looking at a textbook, right? But in low elo, sometimes the right play to make is because the enemy is doing like dumb fucking shit. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I
Okay,
believe it.
perfect. So now you're just gonna want to take this here.
Do I hit tower?
You might
die.
die for it, but you know what? Fuck it. Who cares if you die?
Yeah,
Press W and just
okay.
right click until you're dead. Oh, okay, never mind.
I thought about it, but that situation changed when I saw him. How do you rate this, hitting this little mud golem?
Well, you're probably gonna die for it, so not the
Oh,
best
shit.
idea.
I have flash? Oh shit, I don't have flash.
So listen, the thing about clearing camps, right? The thing about clearing camps is that unless you have smite, 99% of the time when you think it's a good idea to take a camp, it's not. Okay?
What about like when you're dominating lane, top lane, and you're like pushing it into enemy tier 2 all the time? You wouldn't take this camp here, this toad?
Well, I mean, listen, if you have a downtime for it, but the problem is that I wouldn't trust your judgment enough for you to know where the enemy jungler and team is for you to like have a free opportunity like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but maybe I should test it to find out when it was a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you just did, right? And so like, if you want to, if you want to do that, you still can. It's like it's no problem. All right, go straight bot
If you
now.
asked me, if you said like your dog's life is at stake if you get this wrong, can you or can you not take this? I would have said I'm not going to take this.
Yep.
I would not go for
But,
it because
so-
I knew that they're just respawning and whatnot.
Yeah, but that's the thing. A lot of the time when it comes to League, okay, let me explain something to you. You have the skill right now, Grubby, of a platinum player. But the problem is that you're doing constant wrong decisions that you know are the wrong decisions, which will keep you in like silver and gold. Does that make sense?
Because I don't have knowledge.
Yeah, no.
How am I gonna make
It's
better
because
decisions
the
without
thing,
the knowledge?
Grubby, let me explain. It's because your
Yeah.
mental rank is higher than your physical rank, okay? Your real rank is what you believe it is in your heart, okay? So when you're sitting there and when you're like doing something that you know is a bad idea, it's not because you're bad. It's just because you didn't have the motivation to make the right call. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I get that sometimes because
Alright.
I hate playing like terribly when I know that I have to play it with team because it hurts my pride.
Exactly, yes. Yes. Okay, so now you're just going to leave Nefiri to die. For all the bullshit she's caused you this game, you leave her to die. Go straight bot. Go straight bot.
Wait, but we're coming.
Yeah, but
We're
your
gonna
team
fight.
can do whatever they want. You're gonna start hitting turrets because that's what you want to do.
Really?
Grubby
Oh,
does
shit,
what
okay.
Grubby wants to do. Your team wants to sit there. They
shit.
want to fight. Hey, your team can fuck themselves. You can get an inhib. Like I'm telling you, Grubby, if you keep running, you can get an inhib here, easy. Let's go.
What's inhib?
An inhib is it's a big circle.
Oh, yeah, inhibitor.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
What's the value of an inhibitor?
More than Baron.
No.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yep. Keep pressing Q. Go.
I feel
Go.
like such a traitor.
Yeah, dude, get everything. Go, go, go. No, die for it. Die for the inhib. Die for it. Die for it. Grubby, no, not the minions. Grubby, eat the locks. Eat the locks. Grubby, Grubby. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. It's good.
I couldn't hear you during that. You should actually... Okay, wow, I got the inhibitor. Should I get another inhibitor?
no, they're guarded by turrets.
Okay. You got completely cut off on my side.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
During your more passionate moments. It's such a shame.
Yeah, okay, recall.
Oh, I wanted to backdoor this wave.
No, the thing is that it just doesn't make sense. So, like, you're fine, just trust.
Why not?
Because, like, if you get the wave, like, you're just going to be putting yourself in a position. Now get T-Mat. Get T-Mat. We're going to get you Titanic Hydra. Go top.
If I get the wave, what do you expect would happen?
You would get collapsed on and die.
Maybe I make a miraculous escape?
Would you bet your dog's life on it?
No.
There you go. Alright, listen, your team wants to go for Baron. That means you should just be playing top lane. Go. Fuck your team.
I go for turret. I go for this turret, right?
Yep. Listen, Grubby, when you're playing Trundle, it's like you're playing Orc. Grubby push, Grubby kill turret. That's her you, okay?
Okay, I'm ratting. I like it.
Perfect.
I'm glad I asked you about rat heroes. But this feels so disloyal. This feels disloyal as fuck.
Okay,
look
wait.
at the minimap. They see like, oh, Trundle's joining for the team fight.
Yeah, but Grubby, this is where the vengeance comes in. Was your Nefiri loyal when she saw your kill? Was your Nefiri loyal when she didn't pat top? Was your Nefiri loyal when she was farming Grump instead of helping you? No, she wasn't.
I see.
So that's why now this is where Grubby gets what he wants. Yeah, Volibear is broken as fuck.
Yeah, what the hell? You didn't say that, dude.
Because
you tell the rest of the story later while telling me to get the fuck away from Volibear.
Because Grubby, I'll explain why. It's because now that you died.
Yeah.
Listen, your team was able to win the fight because the Volibear, who's the strongest member, wasn't in there. Does that make sense? So it's like you dying there was worth.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yep.
Wow. So I baited him with my cute little ass to stay there, so that he would be baited into being killed by my team. He's a higher value kill, and he wasn't in the main fight.
Yes, exactly. So now what are you going to do?
Gameplay concept to apply again, but I will certainly try to learn from this and do this.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, sometimes you need to get in the mentality. Like, League is a weird game. If you just justify everything you do, a lot of the time you can actually be right about it.
Oh, just justify it, right?
Yeah, like just...
It doesn't need to be the right reason.
As long as you can find any manner of justification, it's the right answer.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Like here, what are you going to do? You're going to push mid.
No accountability, just do what you want to do and come up with a reason for it later.
Yes, exactly. So now you're just going to go bot. Go.
Yeah.
Wait, Grubby, you're going to end the game here. Trust me. Go.
Oh, okay.
Go.
Go.
Okay, listen, this is actually your moment. Press W, run faster. No, Grubby, this is actually your moment. Wait, Grubby. No, you can actually do it. No, ignore the Pantheon. Listen, push the minions, ignore the Pantheon, hit the turret. Trust me.
I'm gonna take his resistance.
No. Okay, yeah, just everything. Just hit all the turrets. Go. You end the game here. Go! Go now, hit the Nexus! Come on, Grubby! Do not stop for anything! Just keep hitting it! Okay, listen, that's fucking worth. There you go.
I feel like such an idiot. Oh my god.
But listen, it worked. The thing is, it worked. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
right.
Wait, I have an active too. Do I?
Your Tiamat is inactive.
Gonna use that next time.
Yep.
I'll just go straight bot again and do it again.
Right? No, this time you're gonna do a top lane because the enemy team is gonna expect you to go bot and the minion. Okay, so do you actually want to hear the real reason why going top is better here?
Because I get extra value even if it fails in their tower and their inhibitor.
Not necessarily. So you're kind of right, but the reason why top lane is better is because when you have a minion wave that has supers, then that means it's going to push automatically no matter what. So there will always be a person that will have to respond bot lane to the supers, right? So you just create numbers advantage.
Problems on opposite sides of the map. I need someone or multiple people to respond. The super minions need someone, which means my team fights 4v3, which means we are the ideal fucking teammate that my team will praise to the skies because they get to 4v3.
Exactly. Now hit the minions and go bananas. Okay, you want to do something funny?
Yep.
Wait to see if they're here. Okay, no, don't go for it. Don't go for it. Just run. Yeah, just run away. Just run away. Press LB run. Press LB run. No, run back. Run back. Run back. Run back. Run back. So when you're playing split push like this, okay, you need to just bait them long enough that they chase you. And now hit the turret. Go fucking bananas, Grubby. You need to go crazy. Perfect. Now run away. Eat them. Perfect. There you go. Volley's coming. Keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Keep running. You're gonna alt ignite him and go crazy. Alt ignite him and just right click him until he's dead.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Meanwhile.
Yep. And look what your team is doing.
Feeding.
Yep. Absolutely nothing. That's why you should be flaming them. But it's okay. I respect the fact that you're not.
Yeah. They should have gone for mid tower with 4 of them.
Yep. But now the good news is, you could actually do something insane. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so you're gonna get 2... Wait, no, I'm gonna make you end the game. Sell your Doran's Blade, get the Elixir of Wrath.
Which one?
Yep.
Okay. Wow, that's very all in.
You might have to help your team here. We're gonna see.
Yeah. Can I undo this purchase?
No, it's fine. You can leave it. It's still better. Sit under the yeah, just sit under there. Actually, no. No, they can't end. Okay, listen. Go take the bot lane. Go no, go bot right now. Go bot right now. Bot, trust. Listen, you're on some fucking Tom Cruise shit right now. Mission Impossible. Go bot lane, take the portal. Take the portal.
Where is it?
Right there. No, back. Like right click that. Perfect. Okay? And now I want you to go up here and take the other portal. There's another one. Press 1. Press 1. Press 1. No, like, there you go. Okay, now you just pop the potion. Okay, Grubby. No, listen to me. Go in the bush. No, the other bush. The other bush. Grubby, the other bush.
Which
the
one?
other bush.
Which one?
This.
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
Okay, run. Now you need to run. Okay.
Flash?
No. Even if you...
Oh, shit, my bad. I did. You waited too long.
It's okay. Listen, Grubby, that's worth because we're setting the precedent for what's about to happen. The only reason why you died there is because you got ghosted. Rule 1 as a League streamer. Whenever you die while making a risky play, it's because you're getting ghosted. So now you should all chat and call the enemy team ghosting scumbags.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
I will do it next time.
Gotcha. Okay, so your team's going to be respawning soon. I don't think you're going to lose here. What we're going to want you to do is I want you to take the portals and then just hit the... Oh, wait, never mind. Their Nexus turrets respawned. Okay, so we're going to have to just have you take the 2 inhibs soon.
Okay, we're going to take 2 inhibitors from bot
Yep.
or top?
Well, both the bot lane and the top lane one. But first you can actually group with your team.
Grouping with team?
Yeah, now it's fine. Go crazy. Ult the Renekton. Nice. Alright, back up now.
I can't. Hey, did I get one?
Wait, that's fine.
Jinxed it.
It's okay.
Renekton is a better ult target than Volibear?
Renekton, I would say so, yeah. So the reason why...
Item value too? Okay, yeah.
So the reason why is because if you look at Renekton right now, he has armor boots, right? And then he has 2 HP items with an armor item, right? But if you look at Volibear, Volibear has...
Health, magic res.
Yeah, so Volibear has 3 HP items with an armor and a magic resist item.
Actually,
so because of that, Volibear is a better target to ult. Does that make sense?
Oh, he went full tanking.
Yeah, no, he went crazy. But the thing is that, like, normally ulting isn't just about getting, like, the best resistances. It's also about getting the, the most amount of value. So if Renekton's the biggest threat in your team, then ulting him, even if you get slightly reduced, like, resistance value, is, like, normally good because it allows you to actually do something. Alright, Grubby, you're gonna backdoor this game, okay?
Yep.
So what I need to do is I need to run in the tri-bush. No,
Oh.
not through lane. So go in there,
How come?
and then go in the bush upwards.
Yep.
Yep, that one. The next one, okay? Then go in the next bush. Keep going, just keep running up. Okay, next one. Now go to the inhib. Now, go.
Going.
Now listen, Grubby, listen. Just kill both inhibs. I'm gonna sing the Mission Impossible theme song.
Okay.
Da-na, da-na-na-na, da-na, da-na-na-na, da-na, now, da-now, now, da-na-na-now. Next inhib, go! Da-now. No, Grubby, not the turrets! Da-now, na-na-now, na-na-now. Ba-da-bow-now, pom-pom-pom. Alright, keep hitting it, go! Pom-pom-pom. Ultim for resistances. Nice! That's worth as
Is
fuck.
that worth it?
Yes, because now what happens is that even if the enemy gets Baron, they still need to play on 3 lanes, and they need to push out both inhibs, which is impossible. So that's insanely worth.
How long are we get? So we're gonna get 4 minutes worth of super minions?
I think like 3.5.
3.5.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know that you could hit these towers without a minion wave triggering fragility, but that's Dota.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's like those turrets, you need minions for them. You cannot like just straight up heal them. Alright, so now what we need is you're gonna have to, let's get you... Just get a Giant's Belt. Fuck it. Perfect.
Okay.
Alright, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna run straight bot.
Yep.
And you're gonna have to play under the cover of darkness. Do you know what I mean by that?
I'm gonna hit minions, immediately disappear, and wait to see if...
No. You're not gonna show on the minions. So you're gonna let these minions push up. If the enemy team goes to group mid and end the game, you come out of nowhere, bam, big swinging, insta-killing them.
I will hide. I will wait. I will look at the minimap
Yep.
and I will hide. I see one.
You can walk up a bit more. Not too far though. Go in that bush. Yes, that bush. Actually, no. Don't even walk in bushes. They might have wards. Just sit there.
Yeah, because it's gonna be warded. Yeah.
Literally, yep. Okay, now you can walk up.
I still see Renekton.
You're good. So that's one person. So now you just sit in the bush. Now you're gonna sit in here if you need to for the next 5 minutes. So Samira's gonna take this wave, right? She's gonna push it out.
She's not gonna take the bush.
Yep. You are gonna stay here, Grubby, until you get the golden opportunity, and you're gonna go fucking crazy. Okay?
Yep.
Just wait. Don't do this.
No, I'm not.
Actually, you can kill her. Walk up to her and kill her. Fuck it. Alright, go. Ignite her.
Close. I lost control of my camera a little bit.
It's okay. I probably should have told you, but your E can cancel her ult. So if she ults and you E, then you can actually interrupt it, and then you would have won that. But it's alright.
Okay. I have to knock her up from below, right? With
Yes, exactly.
on top of her.
But honestly, that's worth. Do you know why it's worth?
She's not pushing now, and they're gonna feed 4v4 in our base.
Exactly.
We lost. I will defend.
Okay, Grubby. This is all on you. If there's one player on the planet capable of turning this around, it's the man that I'm talking to in a Discord call right now. Okay?
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna flash in and kill them all. Oh shit.
Okay, so...
Honestly, I could have had Samira. I forgot to use my number 2.
Yeah, okay, listen, Grubby. Now I need to ask a question. Why did you lose that game?
I joined Teamfight once.
No, you lost that game because your team sucked. Queue up for the next one. Maybe you get better RNG.
Oh. Okay, go next. Trundle again? This went really well. Dude, how do we still have the same hero damage as everyone else on the team?
Because your team sucked. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, your team actually blew that game.
They don't deserve us.
Exactly. Like, that's what I'm telling you, Grubby. The thing is that it's like every game that you win, you need to type GG easy. And then whenever you lose, you need to ask everyone to report your team. Because in League, what is the one constant in all of your wins and losses?
Your team sucking.
Not necessarily, right? So most people would say that the one constant is you, right? Because you're the one underlying factor in all of your games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I figured it'd be wrong.
But the truth is that the one constant factor is Riot's cancerous losers queue system. So when you win, it's because the enemy had winners queue, right? And when you win, it's because you had winners queue. So when you sit there and you lose, you need to blame Riot and you need to blame your team because it's their fault that you're losing. Do you see what I'm getting at?
I get it. I get it. This helps reframe a lot of my thinking around matchmaking and companies.
Listen, dude, it's only a matter of time until you're going for like... Wait, you live in the Netherlands, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's only a matter of time until you're there and you're going for the president of the Netherlands, dude, and you're gonna be like, yo, we need to fucking like sue these companies for their shitty matchmaking.
Yeah.
Wait, out of
I'm gonna
curiosity...
get on that right away. What's
Yeah.
that?
Out of curiosity, if I wanted to go to the Netherlands, would I have to take a plane or could I just use an obsidian portal?
What are you talking about? The Netherlands is not some hell place.
No, it's like
It's
Nether.
real.
No, do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
no, I get it. I get it.
okay. Nice. Okay.
Wait, have you always lived in Canada?
Yeah. I mean, I've traveled a lot, but yeah.
I keep thinking you're German for some reason.
My girlfriend's German.
Yeah, you're Greek and you live in Canada. Okay, so I can't expect you to know anything about Europe. Have you been to Europe?
Many times, yeah.
Netherlands?
Yes. I lived in Purmerend for a month.
Ah, I don't know where that is. I don't know anywhere in Netherlands either.
Okay.
So
It's
do I go Trundle again and we refine our ratting strategy, or?
well, it
Brutal?
depends. It depends. Because like right now, Grubby, you have to understand that a single game of coaching with me gives you the level of like experience that 1,000 normal games would. So do you want me to level up your Renekton to Super Saiyan level, or do you still want to commit to the Trundle? It's up to you.
I'm not sure if it would ruin my Renekton.
Grubby, I want your lock-in Renekton. Rule 1 to League of Legends. Have
fuck.
no fear.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh,
Alright.
fuck.
So, I want you to open up your runes. We gotta go over some
Oh,
things.
no. Yeah.
So, first thing about runes, alright?
Yeah.
You can either go press the attack, or you can go conquer. It depends on the matchup, okay? If it's a winnable matchup, you go PTA. If it's an unwinnable matchup, you go conquer. So now what you're gonna do is for your secondary runes, I want you to click on sorcery. You're gonna take it's the blue one.
What the fuck?
Yep. And then you're gonna take transcendence. Transcendence. It's middle row, yeah. And then I want you to take scorch. Yep.
What the hell?
Now save your runes fast and take ignite. So the reason why you're going these runes is because you're going to make this Nasus miserable this game. The problem with the Nasus matchup is if he doesn't go 0-10 early, then he wins, right? And even if he does go 0-10 early, if the game goes too long, then he still wins.
Well, isn't Nasus the one Renekton keeps talking about in his voice lines?
Yeah. Because the thing is that, so what happened in the lore is that Renekton was married to this girl. And then after a certain amount of time, Nasus was his brother. And then he Renekton came home.
Wait. Nasus became his brother after.
No. So they were brothers.
How?
So they were
went to the
originally
movies together.
Yeah. So they were originally brothers. Okay. And then one day Renekton was married to this girl. And what happens is that he goes to work. Right. He works as a pyramid builder because he lived in Shurima. And then as he's getting home, right, he walks in on his brother Nasus filming his wife doing very nefarious things with animals. So what happens is that the God Emperor Azir, he comes out of the sky and he's like, yo, both of you are in the presence of this woman doing these horrible, heinous actions. So he insta-killed the wife and he made them both into animals, the alligator and the dog. Does that make sense?
Jesus, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
That's great lore.
Yeah, no, I'm telling
It's
you.
very touching too. It's very emotional. I need to recover from it.
Yeah, no, League lore goes deep, bro. I'm telling you. All right. So what you're gonna do in this lane, okay, is every time you're gonna walk up. Okay, we're actually gonna try something fun. Okay, it's called the 0 CS strat. So you're not gonna take any CS this game. Your only goal is gonna be to kill this Nasus. All right. Yep. So just sit here and only play out of the bush and fucking kill him. Literally, just walk at him right now and auto attack him. Literally, just auto attack him. Chase him.
Yep.
Chase him out of lane. There you go. Now walk back. Now you get XP. There you go. Just keep hitting him. Perfect. Keep hitting him. Go. There you go. Nice. Perfect. That's worth. So now what you're going to do is you're going to sit in the bush. Yeah, don't take the CS. Don't take the CS. Go in the bush. Go in the bush. Fight him. You need to fight him. All right? Walk out. Walk out. He goes for it. Just start hitting him. Yep. Now hit him again. Literally, like, this is a 0 CS strat. Chase him. This motherfucker ain't getting stacks. He ain't getting shit. Keep going, Grubby. Keep going. Yeah, no, hey, dude, this guy's gonna be high-fiving his fucking jungler at Krugs is what he's gonna do. Alright, go hit him, hit him. He thinks he can show his face. Hey, we gotta teach him. Nice. Alright, so now hit him again. Go, keep hitting him. Yep.
Dude. Oh no, I gotta see us. My bad.
It's okay, it's okay. Just walk up. There you go. Nice. Alright.
He hopes I take one tower shot.
Yeah. Okay, so now what you're gonna do? Okay, now you can take like the last 2 CS here. And then now walk at him. Go. So now you're gonna want to E on him and then just go for a trade. E and then auto until you Q. But walk back, like let get away from tower. And then now E in. Nice, that's good.
What the hell?
Alright.
Gamers.
Yep. So Grubby.
This is a flame jungle angle, 100%.
Yep, exactly. So now, the only reason why that went bad is because 2 things. 1, you're getting stream sniped, and 2, your jungler sucks. Okay? Yeah. So now what we're gonna have to do is you're gonna just walk back to lane here. Yeah, you see that? 4 CS on Nasus. Yeah, good luck getting stacks this game, buddy. We're gonna make him useless.
Wait, so he needs stacks?
Yeah, so the thing is that Nasus like relies on CSing. But so when he like last hits them with his cane, yeah. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is I want you to fucking start hitting his ass. Sit there and start spanking that shit.
Oh.
How? So you're gonna wait until your E's up, and then listen. You just gotta go in. Okay, EWQ, go. Nice. Perfect. So now you can actually kill him soon. You actually can. Okay. But just wait. Bait out his W. Bait out his W. He's probably gonna W under turret because he's scared. So walk at him.
Oh yeah.
All of the minions so you can keep stacking your rage. Okay. Nice. Alright, E through and then W. Okay, that's fun. Ooh, nice. Good. Okay, so that what you could have done is you could have autoed for press the attack and then you Q. So now go again. Like when you're
I don't know how press the attack works.
So press the attack, you auto 3 times, and then you do an amplified amount of damage.
Oh my god, that fucking tower, BM.
Okay, listen.
I'm gonna kill him.
Listen, you actually got this. I'm not even trolling you. Oh no, he's gonna eat! Oh fuck, run.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. So the only reason... Yeah, so again, the thing is that a lot of the time when you're going for trades, the problem is that you're going for the right commit at the beginning, but then the problem that you're having is that you're backing off because you're not sure if you're doing the right thing. And it's what I was telling you with hesitation, right? So you don't want to hesitate, you know what I mean?
But I would have to E after him into tower.
Well, no, because there was like a part where you could have like done the W instantly, and then he would have like actually died, or like got in the auto for the PTA, like, and all that kind of stuff.
W before my first auto, or as a reset?
No, so normally what you want to do is you want to auto and then you W, and then it insta procs or press the attack. Okay.
Do I go for another cancel? No.
No, so what you're gonna do now is you're just gonna, just shove this in fully. Because the problem is that the enemy jungler is better than yours, so there's a good chance they come top. Okay, so Grubby, I know you don't have chat enabled, but I need you to do something for me, okay? So I want you to hover over your graves right now. Hover over the graves.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, no, like on the actual like map, like click on his model. Right? And then just like press G, hold left click. Yeah, exactly, like that. Keep doing it. Perfect. One more.
Does he know who's doing that?
No, it's anonymous. It's anonymous. So like, okay,
So
you're
it's just
good.
to give him like a general sense of unease, right?
Yes. Okay, watch out. You can die here.
Okay.
So anytime your jungler paths towards bot, you always want to use the question mark ping on them, okay?
Okay. They need to babysit my lane.
Exactly, yes. And if they don't, they're bad people. Okay, just keep hitting him, actually. Oh, wait, never mind, you're fucked. Wait, no! Okay, cue the wave, maybe you got 6 off it.
Wait, why is he so fast? You didn't tell me this.
It's because he has Ghost. So, the problem is that, like... Okay, so Nasus has a hidden passive where every once in a while, he gets imbued with the power of, like, the animals that he was caught with in the room with, like, Azir and everyone. And then they give him movement speed because of that. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. That's
Right.
not his ult.
Nasus ult, it's that he gets big. It's kind of like Renekton's.
And the movement speed comes from killing me creeps?
No, the movement speed, it comes because he has the Summoner Spell Ghost. The Summoner Spell Ghost makes him have, like, more movement speed.
Oh, I see. No, he has wait, what? He has Ghost and Teleport.
Yeah, he doesn't have
has
Flash.
no Flash.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Okay, so Grubby, listen. The second he comes back to lane here, I want you to stack up your Rage, okay? And
Okay.
don't use any abilities now, okay? And what you're going to do is you're
Okay.
going to E, you're going to W, and you're going to go for a big trade. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go E, W, perfect. Nice, Q. So now do not ult. Because the problem is that since you were slowed, it's going to make it so that you can't really do anything, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
And,
so now,
I'll do it again soon.
yeah, you just got to be a little careful. So now here, E twice, and then, there you go. Alright, so now ult and then ignite. Ult ignite. You win this. Actually, wait. Flash. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna, but
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to have his ult up again there, actually. I thought it was like
No.
110 or some shit. But what you can do here is you can get a cloth armor. Because when you get Tabby versus Nasus, it helps a lot since his primary damage is all in like auto attacks, whether it's autos or his Qs. So the second you get Tabby, it actually like counters him a substantial amount.
he's gonna die.
He's not gonna die, but he's not gonna kill him. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna push the wave in, and then you're gonna get 2 plates.
Yeah.
I think your W applies to turrets, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I can reset. It doesn't apply. I can reset, and then I
Oh,
move it to the
okay.
next creep like this.
Gotcha. Okay, go to the grubs. Run down and go to the grubs. Get some free kills on the enemy team here. Do you have a driver's license?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how normally when you have a driver's license, every like 5 to 7 seconds you want to look in the rear view mirror?
Yeah, it's the minimap. I've used that analogy before.
Oh, yeah?
myself, too,
Okay.
when teaching people Warcraft 3.
Yep. Okay. So now what you can do is you can just sit there, walk up. The problem is that you won't be able to get a kill though, right? So
Yeah, he's too
when
strong now.
yeah, so normally when the enemy top laners are strong like this, the best thing to do is you just like sit under a tower and you just play defense until you can actually do something.
Yep. We'll do that.
Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're not gonna auto these minions, alright? You're gonna only last hit because this is actually gonna like amount to like
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Actually no wait, hard
Slow
shove it.
pushing
It's
towards me.
yeah, but I don't know if it's gonna slow push. Oh no, actually it will freeze. It will freeze. I thought it was gonna like slow push towards enemy. Okay, ping your jungler to come top. This is a free kill here.
Okay, how do I... Uh-oh.
Okay,
I don't
you're
know.
gonna have to yeah, just back off. Actually,
Oh, it
wait,
went on
no,
the
no,
tower.
yeah, you can get this. Wait, kill the Viego. Oh, okay. That's the fucking grub, sir. Good shit. Alright, nice.
Cool.
Okay, so now what you need to
did
do is go in. Your Dan is here. You have to go in.
Oh,
Run.
okay.
You have your Q up. Okay,
Oh,
so
Luckers.
just as like a general piece of advice, 99% of the time, if you have stacked rage and you just like use your ult, you actually want to use your empowered W over your empowered Q. And the reason why is because the single target damage on like the empowered W and the like lengthened slow, or the lengthened stun, it actually like is really, really, really insane. Like you would have
I was only
100%.
remembering the shield destruction, but it's actually multiple attacks as well. Wait, what do I buy? This? And this?
Yeah. So now what I want you to do is I want you to get you're behind this game, so
Quick.
yeah, get cleaver. Just get cleaver at this point. Because the thing is that normally when it comes to itemization, there are two types of itemization that you can do, okay? The first one is carry itemization, and the second one is slave itemization. So slave itemization is like when you're in the position that you're in, where you're like 1 in 5, you won't be able to carry. So what you do is you just buy items that aren't going to enable you to do anything, but it makes it so you're not, at least like not worthless for your team. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, makes sense. So
Right.
am I just building tanky now?
Yeah, so now you're at the point where it's like, your team is winning, right? But yeah, you're going to have to build tanky. You should run here, by the way. He's going to kill you.
He's almost dead.
He's not. Okay.
I thought the purple thing around him is gonna trigger AoE damage on me and aggro the tower on him, but apparently it does no damage. Knowledge problem.
No, so when he ults, it actually does do damage, but the thing is that the turret was just too close to being destroyed that it wouldn't have mattered even if he does tank.
Okay.
So best thing to do now is just like, honestly, yeah, just keep going top. If I was you, I'd probably just like run bot or some shit and then tell my botting to go top, but no, I think the best thing is you just go there.
If I'm in the mindset that I'm gonna die anytime I see someone, I can just run. But I don't know what we're gonna do before we're gonna do it, because I haven't been told the plan yet.
The plan is, at this stage of the game, on a champion like Renekton, the only thing that you really can do is join your team on fights and try to be in the middle of the enemy team for as long as you can until you die. Okay?
Okay.
So now that we see Nasus' mid, right? You just want to shove this out and then keep pushing top lane, right? And then on every dragon objective is going to be when you group. So the biggest thing about grouping as a top laner that you're going to be learning is that you just want to group on the objectives, right? Like grouping for random fights, grouping for random things, like it doesn't matter. It's on objectives that you want to group because that's where numbers advantage actually matters, okay?
Okay.
So like here, for example, wait, press tab, let me see TF's items. Okay, so he's not a threat. You could actually kill him.
Okay.
So just like, yeah, just like shove the wave here. If he like pushes up, then you can still kill him. If he doesn't, then you're fine.
Okay. They just got the Rift Herald, which means I'm about to get ganked.
Maybe. Ward that bush. No, they're ganking Dana. Okay, so go top now. Just like, okay, E1s, Q for the auto. Yeah, okay. Nice. Alright, and then what you're going to want to do here is you're just going to want to sit there and just play for the tower. Alright?
Okay.
Because now Nasus is mid. If Viego comes top to kill you with Twisted Fate, your team has numbers advantage on the rest of the map and they're able to get a good playoff. So even if you die, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yep.
Oops. 0 CS.
It's okay.
Wow, that was really good.
You got that one, it's worth. Okay.
That was great. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Bug!
There you go, you got that one too. Alright, so now just take turret and you're gonna be good. There you go. Look how crazy you're going on that tower.
Would you
So-
flame your team now too? They're doing pretty well.
No, so what I would be doing is I would just be hitting the turret and making bong sounds. So every time I had auto, I'd be like, boom, boom, boom,
Okay.
boom. And I would just
Very
like,
helpful.
yeah, exactly. Because when your team is doing well in positions like this, it's like it's better to just autistically hyperfixate on like the one thing that you can control, right? Which is just like hitting the turret.
Makes sense. Do I ward here, or will I die if I do this?
No, so now what you're going to do is you're going to recall. Do you know why?
Why?
I want you to press tab. I want to see if you know why after what I've told you this game. What information would lead to what we want to do now?
30 seconds. Drake in
Exactly.
30 seconds.
Drake in 30
We're gonna go
seconds, so
there.
what do we want to do here?
We're gonna go there, and we're gonna be inside the enemy team for as much as possible to help enable our team.
Exactly. So how you're going to want to approach fights, especially as Renekton a lot of the time, is if you can get on the enemy squishy, then that's how you want to play, right? So looking for
Yep.
dives on Jinx is going to be how you want to like approach these fights.
Okay. I will dive on Jinx.
Yep. So now walk up. So you need to be the first one walking in. As
Oh.
one of the tankiest members of your team, it's on you to lead your team in, right? You're like Moses. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So now alt, go in on the Jinx. There you go. Keep autoing her.
Wait, did I get her?
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so there you
the
go.
hell?
Worth. Yeah, now you're good. You're good. So now your team wins.
From
So the one,
Ignite or something.
yeah, the one thing about that fight, Grubby, that you really have to realize is that when you're going in on fights like that, it's better for you to tank a bit of damage and then afterwards use your empowered Q because it's a substantial heal. So when you just go in and you instant Q before taking any damage, you're losing out on a lot of the value of the ability. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Did I just use it at the start for damage?
Yeah, you did.
The cooldown is 5 seconds. I figured I can use it again to heal soon after, but that's not quite the thing of it, is it?
No. It's like Renekton most of the time, if you're going for like a bursty kind of engage like that, it's like you're going to get 1 Q off until you die. Like even when you're building full tank items in League, most of the time you're going to only survive 3 to 5 seconds before dying. So using an ability because you just want to get it on cooldown faster isn't really going to help you.
By the way, I'm buying just swords because if I have money and you don't tell me what to get because you're talking about something else, I'll just buy anything.
Okay. Well, the next item that I'm going to want you to get will probably be like, you know what? I might put your... Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you want to go crazy or do you want to just do the standard bullshit?
Standard.
Standard, I would say, honestly, get Shojin into Overlord's Blood Mail. That'd be my recommendation.
Butt mail.
Blood Mail. Yeah, that's a broken item. You get like 100 AD off a single item. You could also do Sterax here too, by the way. Like, Sterax isn't a bad buy versus that team comp.
Okay.
So I would actually say, you know what? Get Sterax and then get Blood Mail.
What is butt mail?
Blood Mail is an item that gives you 550 health. And it also gives you AD based off your HP. So when you build it as a second item, it also gives like a ramping AD effect. And you can sometimes get up to like 120 AD off a single item, even with only 1 or 2 other ones built.
I can't find it in the shop.
It's Blood Mail.
Oh, I thought you said butt mail.
Man, you've been thinking too much about the Nasus and Renekton situation.
Yeah, that's a deep, indelible impression on me.
Yeah. Alright. So what you're going to do here is you're just going to take this and then keep pushing.
Ow.
It's okay. Grubby, why did you just tank 3 turret shots?
Mistake.
No, because your jungler fucking sucks.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you're...
my bad.
It's okay. Here, you can run here. If your jungler would have played better, it would have motivated you to not take those turret shots.
Whoa.
Yeah, just run off. Just run off. Yeah.
Jungler mistake. Is that my jungler? No.
No, that's your mid laner. Okay, not bad. So, next objective that we're going to be playing on, Baron's up in 4 minutes, Drag I think is up in 2, so I want you to push out top lane. Do you know why I want you to push out top lane right now?
To steal it from my other people?
No. So I'm going to explain to you kind of like a concept that's actually used in professional games right now. But essentially what you do is you want to push out the opposite side of the map as where an objective is spawning so that you create pressure on that side and you can get a faster rotation to the objective. So since Dragon is spawning right now, right, in a minute, then if you shove out one more wave here and then Nasus comes top to farm, then you will be at the Dragon able to assume vision control before the Nasus is able to. So now just run straight to Dragon. If you run straight drag right now, you will get there before Nasus. The only way that this goes bad is if he commits CP, but even if he does, then it's like whatever. Do you see what I mean?
The hell, they're all here.
Yeah, exactly. Look, they're all fanboying. They're all stream sniping fanboys. So that's why now your team gets free position on the Dragon first.
It's 36 seconds left. They're gonna be here. Uh-oh. Lucian dead.
Okay, so now just like try to hang out around your team. So here, going for the minion wave balling is a bad idea because you don't need to shove out anything. You just want to be a meat shield for your team.
Okay.
Don't go for this. Don't go for this. You're gonna get one shot. Try to flash out.
What? Whoa.
Okay, so when it comes to going for flanks like that, I would say that I would wait before I try making plays like that if I were you. And the reason why is because, like, a lot of the time going for things like that, you need to actually play it very slow, right? Like, you need to sit there and you need to be able to, like, bait out abilities and all that kind of stuff. And it requires a lot of patience and very good movement. So it's better for you, especially at your level of skill currently, to just kind of, like, sit with your team and then go for fights based off what your team is doing rather than trying to make these huge, like, flanking maneuvers. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't. I like to think I wouldn't have done that, but I was trying to do what I think you would want me to do.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Based on going inside the team and letting them use me as a dirty tissue, and then maybe my team will clean up.
Yeah, because listen, Grubby, the thing is, I love watching you go inside people. And being able to just like go in, right, like use everything you have and then just like explode in this like burst of energy and abilities so you can actually like win everything. But the only issue with it is that in a position like that, you're not strong enough to do it, so you just end up dying too fast. Does that make sense?
Yep. I'll try to last longer. I'll practice some going into fight retention.
Alright. Take the mid turret. Nasus is bot and TF is top, so the only people that could be mid would be Jinx and Nautilus, but they wouldn't be able to catch you out because you can just E away the second you get vision of them. So we see Viego's collapsing on you, get this turret and then run, okay? There you go. Run up. Meet the Graves and then go for collapse on the TF. Perfect. This is good macro. Very good macro.
Oh wow, they got him.
Nice. There you go. Okay, so now go Baron. Ping your team. We're going to Baron.
Just pinging there created the prompt for the team?
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing. When you use pings, a lot of the time, the reason why people are stuck in lower elo is because they're very directionless, right? So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to fight them, right? Use your ult, go in, and then target the Diana. Diana or Viego. Like,
oh? Jinx?
Yeah, you can go on the Jinx, too. Alright. So, the reason why you wanted to go for the Diana or Viego before the Jinx there is because the Viego's a bigger like threat than the Jinx is in that moment. And the reason why that is because when he's getting his resets, he's insanely powerful, right? So a Jinx that only has like 2 items and isn't really threatening isn't nearly as like impactful as a Viego that gets like resets on form is.
I couldn't hear who you wanted me to go for. It sounded like you said Diana.
Yeah, the reason why I said Diana was because it was Viego, right? Like, Viego had the Diana form, so I thought it'd be easier for me. I thought it'd be easier for me if I said go on the Diana.
I didn't know who that is. Oh, he's killing him.
Yeah, one of the reasons why the Baron call there wasn't bad was because we saw Nasus ball lane, right? So it's like we had a position where it was like a numbers advantage, where you had Graves, Diana, Shen, and they were missing their most like important member, Nasus, right? But then the problem is that when Diana goes in and ints, then it just makes it bad because then they get resets. You shouldn't chase this, by the way. You're gonna die if you do.
Yeah. All right then.
Okay, so what you can do here is you can maybe, killing Nasus is impossible, so you're just gonna have to wait until he's like under inhib or Nexus starts.
Oh, okay.
All right. You guys don't win this 2v1, by the way.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, no, that's where you just leave him to die. Okay, wait. Alt?
Oh, he's so strong.
Because that's just like Nasus. The second that champion gets to like... Dude, I'm telling you, the second that champion gets beyond 20 minutes, it's just game over.
Damn.
Wait. But there's a chance this could actually be good.
Oh shit. Nautilus. What the hell? Oh no, that was Nasus too.
Okay, Grubby, I need to explain something to you.
Okay, Dantes, what is it?
Before I go, let me ask you a question. When people go to the gym, right? Does it hurt at first?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So the thing is that just because you lost these two games does not mean that the coaching session was a failure. It's because there were so many advanced
Wait.
concepts.
Why are you saying that? You're feeling defensive. I didn't even say anything yet.
No, but I'm just preemptively explaining. Does that make
Okay.
sense? Okay, listen.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Okay,
So
let me. I know you like metaphors. Let me ask you what you think about this one. So you go
Okay.
to the gym, and it's a process. It's like learning a language, right?
Yes.
Like you're starting off, everything hurts. You're no stronger than you were. You're probably even weaker that day and the next day. But if you stick to your craft and you follow the lessons and the creeds that are given to you, then after a year, you are in a much better shape than before. And maybe you'll speak some words of Portuguese as well.
Exactly.
That's what coaching is like, right?
Yep.
But
So that's why,
was
listen,
was today working out in the gym, or did I accidentally drop the dumbbells on my feet? That's what I'm not sure yet.
so
about.
I would say honestly, like the biggest issues that I was noticing with your gameplay, it has to do with like hesitation a lot of the time. Do you want me to show you kind of what I mean by that so that you can understand a little bit more?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let me show it to you. Okay, so I mean over here was a bit unlucky because like this is just like a mechanical error on your end, but do you think you could have actually won this fight, yes or no, out of curiosity?
Well, can you go back a bit?
Sure.
I'm level
So it's
5.
here.
I feel like maybe it's winnable. Yeah.
Yeah, so the only reason why you lost this fight here is because you didn't use your Q as the auto reset, right? You got stunned by the Renekton.
I got stunned.
Yeah, exactly. But wait, did you? Oh wait, is it? Wait, let me see it then.
I go in, I E behind him, I W, I walk up, I do an auto attack, and I'm gonna press Q,
No.
and I got instantly stunned.
Yeah. But the thing is that here it was after you come out of the. I just want to make sure I'm not talking my ass because I'm pretty sure it was only after you got out of the stun that you end up like actually pressing the Q.
Yeah, because I'm using it as a reset instead of opening with it. He opened with W. He didn't
Okay.
do auto attack.
Okay, then
W.
I'll actually explain something then. So when you get stunned, your auto attack timer resets completely, right? So what it means is that if Renekton W's here, right, and then you just hold off on using your Q, out of stun, you can auto Q him, insta proc PT, and he would have died here.
Yeah, but I don't play around that because we didn't like plan for it. You assume maybe that I know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, that's fine, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there are a lot of things with the game. Like, do you see now kind of what I was saying earlier when I was talking about how like there are so many intricacies within roles that sticking to one is normally like how you want to do things?
I think it was super. I think the two things that I most got out of this, especially in the early game before we have to like crisis manage being behind, and of course there's always a bit of lag between the coach command and me following it. Just the 0 CS strategy against Nasus, I think was legitimately super interesting. It was very hilarious. I don't know why he ran away from me like that. I don't know if it's just like aura, or he really just doesn't want to be hit, but it was fucking funny.
Okay.
I've never had a lane like that. And then this one was like playing out of the bush and hitting him and focusing on that a lot. Because usually I just do like the standard dance around minions. Look left, look right, look left, look right, and then going for the CS. And maybe if I get a level up, I'll walk through the wave and start hitting him in a very transparent way. So I think those two angles were super interesting.
Yeah, because so the biggest thing, it has to do with like lane dominance, right? So one of the biggest things that you're going to learn is that when you're more powerful than an enemy, they should never be able to touch your wave because you should always be applying pressure to them. It's the reason why ranged top laners feel so impossible to lane against, because if they wanted, they can make you 0 CS at 10 minutes just by playing the lane properly. Do you see kind of what I'm getting at?
Then why are we not playing ranged?
You could play ranged. A lot of the time, the thing is that they're typically like one trick champs is the main issue. But like ranged champions are possible, and part of the issue with them too is that the second you get behind, it's kind of fucked.
Ah, I see.
But I would say like Karma?
Yeah, Karma top.
Karma top. I mean, you can do it. Like it's actually really, really, really good. The only problem is that carrying with it is a bit harder, but you're always gonna win your lanes. But listen, Grubby. Overall, I would say that there's promise here, okay? The biggest things I would tell you is like, regardless of like the mechanical, right? Like the small things, the going in, the going out, all that kind of shit. biggest things about top lane is about rotations, right? And just like actual trading patterns and things like that. So with the more games you're gonna play, you're just gonna by proxy become better, and I think you're gonna get to a point where it's gonna be like really good.
Yeah. Do you think I should always play Ignite or ever teleport?
I think it depends on the matchup. Like if you're laning versus Cassante, for example, then going TP is better. But in matchups where you can win and it's more 50-50, then Ignite is just like better, in my opinion.
So I need to learn how far behind or ahead my champion is on average, at least at my rank or my rating, and then decide whether I'm going to go teleport or Ignite. Teleport
Exactly.
softening the blow of the bad lane, and Ignite tilting a very near or advantageous lane in my favor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Dante.
Grubby, I hope the coaching session was worth $1,000 you paid me for it. I know that we didn't get the results that we necessarily expected, but I hope that you did learn something.
I will try to explain the expense to my wife and show the results coming.
Okay, gotcha.
Next days. Dante's, I would definitely recommend you to everyone that is seeking coaching from Dante's.
All right, perfect. Hey, listen, would you say it's a 5-star review?
Well, when you ask it directly like that, I feel like I should say yes. Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, we're good then. But anyways, Grubby, hope you have a good rest of your stream, and if there's ever anything else, just let me know, okay?
Yeah, Dante's, always a pleasure. Thank you, man.
All right, I'll see you, bro.
See you, man.
Later.
Bye.
That was actually fun. Who's ready to watch me go crazy on ADC now? If I speak, poor Grubby. Why are you guys saying poor Grubby? The guy's jungler path bot in both games, and he was getting camped. It's not his fault. It was just unlucky team gap.